Welcome to today's video about 10 anti-cancer oils. Have you ever questioned what's really in the oil you cook with every day? What if I told you that some of the most common oils in your kitchen could be slowly harming your health, while others have the power to fight cancer at the cellular level? It sounds unbelievable, but there are oils backed by science that not only boost immunity, but also trigger cancer cell death. The shocking part? These oils have existed for centuries, yet they're rarely mentioned in mainstream conversations. Why? Because healing through food doesn't fuel billion-dollar industries. Now ask yourself, if a simple switch in cooking oil could protect your family, reduce inflammation, and even help block tumor growth, wouldn't you want to know what those oils are? In this video, we're exposing 10 powerful anti-cancer oils. Some of them you've likely never heard of, and one in particular might already be sitting in your kitchen, completely underestimated. And here's the best part. We're not just naming them. We'll also show you how to use each oil in daily meals, what to cook, how much to use, and the science behind why it works. So don't miss a second. Stay with us till the end, because number 6 on this list is quietly changing lives, and it's not what you think. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop your country in the comments. We love knowing where our health warriors are watching from. Just a quick reminder, the information in this video is for educational purposes only and not a substitute for professional medical advice. Every detail shared here is verified by professional researchers, with all references provided in the description. Now here comes the part that could change your kitchen forever, starting with oil number 1, extra virgin olive oil. You'd be surprised how something as simple as switching your cooking oil could protect you from cancer. A family once made this change, not because they were told to by a doctor, but because they kept reading about one oil over and over again. Extra virgin olive oil. It wasn't a fad, it was science. They started drizzling it over roasted veggies, frying their eggs in it, even mixing it into warm lentils. Every meal had a touch of it, about 2 tablespoons a day, just enough to bring out the flavor without overdoing it. They weren't just improving taste, they were giving their bodies a fighting chance. The secret lies in a powerful phenol called oleocanthal. This natural compound has been shown to target cancer cells directly. Not just slow them down, it punches holes in their membranes, leading to cell death while leaving healthy cells untouched. That's not a myth. That's research. A 2023 study published in Antioxidants found that oleocanthal selectively induced apoptosis in human melanoma and breast cancer cells, suggesting its potential as a natural anti-cancer agent when consumed consistently. And what's amazing, you don't need to drink it or take a supplement. Just cook with it, medium heat only, never high, to protect those precious polyphenols. That simple choice might not seem like much, but over time, it could be the difference between risk and resilience. Next, number 2, flaxseed oil. They always said to use the right oil in cooking, but who knew it could protect you from something as serious as cancer? A close friend of mine, after reading about natural ways to support her health during recovery, started using flaxseed oil in her morning stir-fries and evening sautés, not just as a drizzle, but as a part of her cooking routine. She'd gently cook her vegetables and grains with a tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil, never overheating it because too much heat destroys its nutrients. She wasn't expecting miracles, but over time, she felt a change. More energy, fewer gut issues. And after her follow-up checkups, her doctor encouraged her to keep doing what she was doing. So what's behind it? The key player here is alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, an omega-3 fatty acid found in flaxseed oil. Research published in Cancer Research and Treatment, 2020, found that ALA significantly reduced the proliferation of breast cancer cells and promoted apoptosis, the programmed death of harmful cells, without damaging healthy ones. The best part? It's easy to add, just 1 tablespoon a day, used over warm veggies, blended into dips, or stirred into already cooked dishes is enough. The trick is to use it after the cooking is done, so the delicate compounds remain active. Sometimes a small tweak in your kitchen can shift your entire story. Next, number 3, black seed oil. They were told cancer runs in their family, so every meal became more than just food. It became prevention. One simple change they made was switching their regular cooking oil with black seed oil, especially for sautéing vegetables and drizzling over warm lentils and soups after turning off the heat. Not only did it add a deep, earthy flavor, but something powerful was happening at a cellular level too. There's a unique compound inside this oil called thymoquinone, and it's not just another antioxidant. It targets the root, blocking inflammation, disrupting cancer cell signaling, and even triggering something called apoptosis, which is how the body clears out harmful or abnormal cells. They started using just 1 teaspoon a day, not for frying, but stirred into dishes right at the end or mixed into salad dressings. Over time, it wasn't about the oil anymore. It was about control. It was about doing something small that felt powerful. What's remarkable is how real the science behind this is. A 2023 study published in Cancer Cell International found that the maquinone from black seed oil suppresses the growth of colorectal cancer by interfering with tumor cell pathways and oxidative stress. It didn't just slow things down, it made cells self-destruct. That's the part most people don't hear. How everyday ingredients, used the right way, can become daily tools in a quiet, determined fight for better health. Next, number 4, coconut oil. There was a time when all fats were blamed for disease, but now science is helping us rethink that. One oil that's quietly gained attention is the kind people once avoided, coconut oil. Not because it's trendy, but because it holds something powerful, lauric acid. This compound makes up nearly half of its content and has shown remarkable effects against certain cancer cells. In one lab study published in Scientific Reports, 2024, researchers found lauric acid triggered apoptosis, basically a self-destruct button, in over 90% of colon cancer cells within 48 hours. That's not a small deal. Now, it's not magic. You're not going to fry cancer away. But the way you use oil daily can either help or harm. Swapping out processed vegetable oils for cold-pressed virgin coconut oil when sautéing veggies, toasting spices, or light frying can be a smart start. The flavor blends beautifully with curries, stir-fries, or even roasting root vegetables. Start small. Just 1 tablespoon a day is enough. Too much can upset digestion if your body isn't used to it. Use it in one meal and see how you feel. It's not about chasing one miracle oil. It's about steady shifts, about choosing ingredients that don't just fill your plate, but also fight silently for you. And coconut oil, when used wisely in cooking, can be one of those silent fighters, helping the body hold its line against inflammation and abnormal cell growth. Next, number 5, avocado oil. You ever wonder why some people switch their cooking oil and suddenly feel better over time? It's not magic. It's what's inside the oil that matters. Take avocado oil, for example. When used for light sautéing or roasting vegetables, it does more than just enhance flavor. It works at a deeper level. One of the key players in this oil is oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that's been studied for its ability to reduce chronic inflammation. But there's more. This oil also delivers vitamin E and potent antioxidants that help protect your cells from oxidative stress, which often plays a role in cancer development. Here's where it gets interesting. A 2018 study published in Integrative Medicine found that oleic acid from avocado oil suppressed HER2 gene expression, a gene often overactive in certain breast cancers. That's a big deal. It means this oil isn't just neutral, It's actively doing something beneficial when heated properly. Want to use it right? Don't deep fry. It's best drizzled over a warm quinoa bowl, used to stir-fry greens, or as a finishing touch on roasted sweet potatoes. Just 1 tablespoon a day is enough to support your body's natural defense. Try swapping it for your regular oil in a few meals this week. You might notice your body responding in subtle but powerful ways. Next, number 6, sesame oil. Most people use sesame oil just for flavor, without realizing what it's doing inside the body. 1 tablespoon in your stir-fry or curry might be helping your cells defend against something far more serious: cancer. Behind its nutty aroma lies a cocktail of powerful compounds, especially sesamin and sesamol. These aren't just antioxidants. They have been shown to interfere with the way cancer cells grow and multiply. In one study published in Life Sciences, 2016, researchers highlighted that sesamol disrupted the cell cycle of colon cancer cells and triggered apoptosis, or cell death, without harming healthy cells. That's a rare trait, targeting only the harmful ones. The trick is not to pour it over everything, but to use it wisely. Toasted sesame oil, because of its rich taste, works best in finishing touches, drizzled over sautéed vegetables, added to soups, or used in salad dressings. Cold-pressed versions can be heated lightly for everyday cooking too. A teaspoon or two per meal is enough. More doesn't always mean better, especially when you're pairing it with a whole food, plant-heavy plate. Think of it as a shield added to your meals, subtle, flavorful, and scientifically backed. While nothing works like magic, consistent small choices like this, choosing the right oil, the right method, and the right amount, can nudge your body toward healing instead of harm. Just make sure it's pure and unrefined to keep those cancer-fighting compounds intact. Next, number 7, walnut oil. They never paid much attention to cooking oils until the day they stumbled across something surprising in a nutrition journal. It wasn't about trendy superfoods or supplements, but something as simple as walnut oil. What caught their eye? Its quiet strength against cancer. The power lies in compounds like ellagic acid, omega-3 fatty acids, and polyphenols, all naturally present in cold-pressed walnut oil. These nutrients don't just support general health. They help slow down processes like angiogenesis, where tumors grow their own blood supply to spread. One research article published in Nutrition and Cancer, 2012, found that diets enriched with walnut oil significantly reduced tumor growth markers in breast cancer models by modulating gene expression involved in inflammation and oxidative stress. It's not about pouring half a bottle into every dish. Just 1 tablespoon a day, drizzled over steamed vegetables, added to quinoa, or even used as a light dressing, can quietly support your body's defense. It's not meant for deep frying due to its lower smoke point, but that's not where the magic happens anyway. They started swapping it in for salad oils and finishing their roasted veggies with a splash. Over time, their plate looked more vibrant, and so did their health numbers. A simple shift in the kitchen, no drama, no pills, just nature doing what it's always done. Sometimes prevention is hiding in plain sight, right there in your pantry. Next, number 8, hemp seed oil. They say the kitchen can be your first line of defense, and that couldn't be more true when it comes to the oil you use. Most people don't realize that swapping their regular cooking oil with hemp seed oil could be a small shift with massive impact, especially for long-term health. This nutty flavored oil isn't just another trend. It has a story hidden in its molecules. One of the game changers is gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound found in hemp seed oil. GLA works at a cellular level, helping your body resist the kind of chronic inflammation that fuels tumor growth. But there's more. A 2023 study published in the Canadian Journal of Physiology and Pharmacology revealed that hemp seed extract triggered cancer cell apoptosis. In simple terms, it helps certain cancer cells self-destruct without harming healthy ones. When used in low-heat cooking or as a drizzle over warm vegetables, hemp seed oil retains its nutrients. It's not meant for frying, but it's perfect for sautéing lightly or mixing into soups after they're cooked. Think of it as a finishing oil. 1 tablespoon a day is enough. Stir it into your lentils, coat roasted carrots, or blend it into salad dressings. Many who made this change say their energy feels different, cleaner, lighter. Maybe it's not magic, but it's closer to what nature intended. After all, when the body gets the right tools, it knows how to protect itself. Sometimes the first step begins on your plate. Next, number 9, pumpkin seed oil. There's something powerful about the way food can heal when you use it with intention. One simple change, like swapping your regular oil with pumpkin seed oil, might do more for your body than you'd expect. In fact, researchers have found that this oil isn't just nutritious, it could help protect against cancer. What makes it so unique is a compound called delta-7-sterine. It doesn't just sit idle in your system. It actively interferes with the growth of abnormal cells. Another hero inside? Phytoestrogens, plant-based molecules that may help balance hormones, which plays a key role in lowering the risk of breast and prostate cancers. A study published in Food and Nutrition Research 2021 revealed that pumpkin seed oil helps suppress prostate cancer cell growth by modulating hormone levels and reducing inflammation. The results were clear. Consistent dietary use showed promising anti-cancer benefits. So how do you use it? Drizzle it over roasted vegetables right after they come out of the oven, or blend it into a warm soup before serving. It's not for high-heat frying. It's best for finishing dishes. Just 1 tablespoon a day is enough to support your system. If you've ever doubted that small changes can lead to big results, this is one of those moments. Simple, earthy, and deeply healing, just a spoonful a day, thoughtfully used, could mean one more layer of defense for your health. Next, number 10, mustard oil. Ever pause mid-stir to wonder if your cooking oil is doing more than just flavoring your food? A recent 2024 investigation in food chemistry found that traditionally pressed mustard oil, produced using a wooden kolu, contains a compound called aurantiamide acetate, a potent anti-cancer agent shown to inhibit tumor cells in the lab. This discovery connects age-old culinary practices with cutting-edge science. When you heat the oil gently, say, drizzling about a teaspoon into your sautepan, you're not just building flavor, you're activating its bioactive molecules. In recipes where mustard oil is the primary fat, like stir-fries, curries, or even marinades, using 10 to 15 milliliters per day aligns with traditional consumption and research-consistent intake levels. Cooking foods at moderate temperatures, around 150 to 180 degrees Celsius, ensures the aurantiamide acetate remains structurally intact, while the pungent aroma heralds the release of beneficial allyl isothiocyanate, another cancer-fighting compound related to aurantiamide acetate. Let me tell you a story. One morning, I swapped my usual oil for mustard oil in an onion ginger base. As the kitchen filled with its warm, spicy scent, it felt like I was seasoning health into every bite, knowing there's bioscience backing this ancient choice. Daily usage in familiar dishes, lentils, veggies, pan-roasted snacks, makes it easy to turn a simple meal into a moment of wellness. So next time you cook, ask yourself, could that humble teaspoon of mustard oil be doing more than selling flavor? With 10 to 15 milliliters a day, you're not just feeding your hunger, you're quietly supporting your cells, and that feels powerful. And that's it for today's video. We hope you're now looking at your cooking oil with fresh eyes, and maybe even a bit of healthy suspicion. The oils we talked about today aren't just flavor boosters. They're powerful tools in your fight for better health. Now it's your turn. Are you already using any of these anti-cancer oils in your daily cooking? Or maybe you've been drinking some of these healing teas we've mentioned in past videos? If yes, how do you feel? Have you noticed any changes? Share your story in the comments. We read every one of them. And if this video was helpful, please type yes in the comment box. That small word encourages us more than you know and pushes us to keep creating content that truly makes a difference. Thanks for watching, and remember, your health is your real wealth. Stay strong, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next one.